We just had on a whole bunch of new stone over here, so. Yeah! I'm not sure if you guys can see this pink line or not, but the customer did a diagonal line across there. So that's, back here is grade. That's where, that's gonna be top of stone, and I brought my old huge, I don't know, 18 by 18 plate compactor. It's a foot by foot plate compactor, a hand tamp. I'm gonna tie a string to that as well if I have a post. That way I can see it whenever I'm putting stone in this way. But he didn't believe how much stone there'd be. I said, dude, there's a lot going in here. So ever so slightly, we're gonna one pass at a time, one skid steer bucket at a time, because there's no one to get trucks back here. So skid steer time. Y'all peeped the new M&M Earthworks sweatshirt. Colby got one on too. If you guys want, I'm not gonna sell this merch because I don't want to advertise anywhere but where I live. But if you want more dirt merch in the same kind of sweatshirt or t-shirt or hats, drop something in the comments. We'll get some more dirt merch made. I've been talking about it for a while. And I think that I have enough cool ideas, and you guys are cool enough that you would purchase it. So I'll have to take this thing off and get back in the skid steer. Crazy. Skid steers don't have 6-way blades, and this is a legit triangle coming down here. It's been a pain in the butt. My eyes keep messing with me, and I can't find my magnetic little level, so I'm gonna put this in the cab and try and get me a dial spot, throw that on, and get one pass set level as I'm raising so I can keep going. I had it good, somewhat good, but I kept driving in and out. It sank down a little bit, and I got messed up again. And when I messed up once, I get scrolled out. It takes me forever to fix it. So that's what we're doing. The truck's been dumping down here now. It's dry enough. I'm gonna try and go a little bit more and try to get close to the pad. If I get him dump on the pad, boys, this game over. It's so much better. I want to get that one part established first, nice and level, and then if he does dump down there, if he can't tonight, I bet he can tomorrow, and we'll keep going. But hopefully we'll have this thing done tomorrow. Well, we got the right side, which is the lowest side, almost built up. We're within like 6 inches or so at the back corner. And I was telling Colby, I actually had him in the skid steer for a second. And I was like, pile the gravel here next to here. I was explaining, so once you have your base established, you know, always keep adding material. Just imagine what your track's gonna be sitting on. What your track's sitting on is what your bucket's gonna be doing. Get yourself level. If you have an unlevel surface, you're gonna have an unlevel cut. So it's just as simple as getting one constant. Once you have a constant, you can work off that constant. It's gonna take some extra time. It's gonna take some thinking, but it's worth it. Get one constant established and keep slowly working off that. So I'll come in here, I'll take a little bit of this, and I'll turn and I'll put it there. That way my track's the same height as this. And when I go, my bucket's gonna be obviously level, and just keep grading it off like that, and take it that way. So, and that's why a lot of people talk about grading forward. Grade forward on level tracks. You can back drag, clean stuff up or whatever, but when you're grading, grade forward, you know, like that, that's how you do it properly. So, tricky, real tricky. So, sometimes it's easier with a box blade and a damn tractor because you can get out and adjust the dang thing. We don't have that with the skid steer. All right, well, I feel bad for the dump trailer after that stump deal. You know, so I've loaded stumps like that many times, but always in the back of roll-offs, like actual 30-yard or 40-yard roll-offs. They sit a lot lower to the ground than that, so it's too late before I figured out that that wasn't gonna really work that well. So I almost blew the cylinder lines. I had to be mindful of that. But we got her in there. at my dump trailer's expense. So hopefully when we pull out of here, my axle is not doing one of these numbers, and we can drop it off on the way home if they're still open. If not, we'll drop her off in the morning. You guys have a good evening. I know it's not, you're watching this all at one time, but we're going home, so we'll see you in the morning. So it is November 4th, 7:21 a.m. But before work, we're doing something important. Last night, I had a new shooter show up, which I've seen him before on the hoof, where I'm going tomorrow. So tomorrow's Wednesday, November 5th, west wind, high pressure. I'm sneaking into like a super hard area to access. Like you go in the morning and if you want to hunt there in the evening, you just can't go home. So I go in tomorrow morning, chances are I'm staying there all day long. So I'm preparing. It's 7:20 in the morning before I'm gonna get home after dark tonight because we're so busy. So I'm gonna shoot the old Matthews V3X a couple times, 30, 40, 50 yards. I know I'm dialed at 20 and get it dialed, but mornings like this before work, I don't even want to go to work. I shouldn't just be in a tree stand. So, oh yeah. Told my cameraman when we got here, I said, hey, it's gonna be a minute. I gotta shoot this bad boy, make sure we're dialed. Yeah, it looks like a little left at 30. I might have pulled her. Doesn't help, I just drank coffee and I'm a little jittery. And I'm freezing.
It's that buck fever, no buck.
Brother, are you? There's no way that's a fucking deer.
Oh, it's a deer.
Bobby, there's a fucking giant. Film that, Colby. Do you see what I'm saying? Are you seeing that? That's a giant right there. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Or dude, literally, you cannot make this up.
Just staring.
Oh yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Brother, you gotta be kidding me. You got to be absolutely freaking kidding me. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, but I'm practicing for you. Look at him, just turn his antlers. Then we can spot and stalk him. Turn around. Look how close we are to our house. Look, this is. Oh. But yeah, no, hey, I literally cannot make this up. I'm in line to pull back my bow. And I say, Colby, is that a deer? He goes, oh my God, it is. And I put my bow binoculars. It's a huge antlers just looking at us. Well, that's not awesome. I can't do nothing about it, but practice my bow. But no, that's freaking so crazy. All right, I love you. Have a good day. If we weren't filming right now, this never would have happened.
No. Or
no one would ever believe this was happening, I should say. But, all right, well, that was my 30-yard pin. We're going to try it again.
I told you, buck fever. You didn't even know.
Real. He was looking at me. Dad, he's like behind there trying to distract me. He's like, you see this? You see this? All right, dump truck guy texted me earlier, said they blew a line. I don't know on what, but they're getting one made. They'll be here about 10, so I think it's like 9 now. We're going to put the pole digger on the skid steer and go drill out these posts real quick and get them at least in the hole, and that way they're there and we can straighten them up and get that done. My mind's still just racing because that deer earlier. I can't wait for it to go by so we can get in the woods tomorrow. Here's what's crazy about this. The 3-inch drivable fence post, I don't have anyone to drive them in a convenient manner. I could get one, but it's gonna take a few days. So I got an 18-inch auger that Paul has. He has a whole rental fee stuff. So I have an 18-inch auger, 3-inch by 7-foot tall fence post. Overkill, yes. Is what we're working with, yes. Well, my fancy 18-inch auger, you drill holes. So level, paint, string line, every 8 feet. We got 20 holes to drill. So. A good time. All right, so I always say that. All right, so I guess it doesn't matter. We have 14 fence posts. Nope, don't look at my Miss Vicky's. We got 14 fence posts in. We got 6 more to go. Shocker, 1 short. I just measured the property line on Onyx. That's how I got my measurement. I got all these stumps are on the fence row. I had to dig a stump out of the fence row, so it's really taken for like 2.5 hours to do this, almost 3 hours. So I got 6 more holes to drill, and then I can start grading this off and get it closed. And then we're gonna back all this with riprap. He wants all the sides of it with riprap built up. His neighbor has that, so that's an add-on too. Just oh my God, every time I turn around, it's an add-on, and I love that. I'm not bad about that. But whenever you're trying to deer hunt for a full day tomorrow, it kills my productivity. This is when I need a crew. But only 2 weeks of the year am I ever like this, so. Yeah, well Colby, let's drill these 6 holes and start pushing some stone. Yo, interrupting the video real quick. Blue Collar Launchpad, what is it? Basically, it's a community group we've created. All my knowledge coming to you guys. How to estimate, how to schedule, how to talk to people, how to run your household if you need to be. Everything from my brain to your brain, all of the community group. What you see on here is just a smidgen of what I'm able to offer you guys. Breaking down to the penny to help you guys sell jobs. Blue Collar Launchpad every Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. We have a Google Meet call, link below. Check it out, back to the video. All right, just got our last load of 53s, I believe. I got one up there too, staged in the driveway so we can use it as well. Right now, so I had how this whole thing, all the grade fell originally. I built like a huge flat plateau and met back to where I got it level. Then I got it on grade. Now I'm taking it, I'm squaring it off and using this access to go on the back side and feather out my edges so it's not such an aggressive taper. And that way too, because he's not building this for about 3 or 4 months, when the water comes down here now, I can slope it around the pad. It's not just making a giant ass mess. So that's what we're doing now, and hopefully he gets 2 of those riprap here. Next time we're on job site, we can get this thing wrapped up because I'm ready to get the hell out of here. So, all right, getting ready to drop the dump trailer and go on an estimate. Big lane clearing, new house site. I'm not sure when it's supposed to fire off. Hopefully this winter. I'll just stay working all winter. It'd be awesome. But and I gotta hustle and get my wife and kids something to eat. Our grocery delivery canceled on us, and go in the store with the 2 yahoos is almost impossible. So we're gonna drop this off, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya. I'm not even sure what day this is, but we're back here on the building pad. You can see we had to move one of these posts out. I don't know, can you, the camera zoom in on that? This is a root we had to cut out of this. Look at that, it's bigger than my hand. That was a tree root or tree stump of some sort that was in the line with this. And I'm pretty sure there was a bunch of stumps here that the power company took out. But that was like way bigger than I thought. So the actual, I showed the customer yesterday, I said, listen, I don't have a chainsaw with me or nothing right now to cut this out. It was all cut out, so I just got back on site. That's cut out. So we got one more post. This post is set. He wants to add one more down there and pull some of those up so they're all 4 foot above the ground. And then we got to put more riprap on this tomorrow and then clean up to that pad, and then we're done. We're out of here. And then I just sold a big retaining wall job to do, 2 concrete jobs to do, which I'm subbing out, a drainage job to do. I got to put a concrete riser on, or a concrete septic riser lid thing on, and then I have a riprap job to do in Mooresville, which is, I don't know, we got a lot to do. We'll be working till Christmas. Hopefully the weather stays good. So I'm overwhelmed, I'm stressed, and I want a deer hunt still, so problems. my mind once again is a pretzel with caramel. Salted pretzel caramel brain. I did this original pad like 2 years ago. I wanted to cut it around, originally cut down, cut around way to the left, but there's a gas line going from the meter, or the road to the meter, so you couldn't. So now I have this big V coming down through here, and it's been washing out this one area. So we're putting, I built that back pad up and actually knocked it down some that way. So the water comes off this side, we're off this way, and all this water's gonna go down here and hit this grate we put in. So should work out better. And then tomorrow I'm gonna put riprap on the backside, hold it in place. That way the water slows down. Then when I grade in front of the pad, there's some dirt I'm gonna take and bring up here and track it in on the backside where I rode out the pipe from the downspout. So getting her dialed in a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit more up here in this triangle, but I'm not gonna do it today. We're out of time. I gotta be home by 4 o'clock. I'm only working half day today. So I did. Colby worked all day. He did flagpole stuff earlier. Half day today, I'm working half day tomorrow because I'm going to be hunting tomorrow. 2 big bucks showed up last night. One's been there a lot lately, and then one's new. And it's just time. Man, it's November 6th today. Tomorrow's November 7th. The 7th to the 15th, it's like game time. And then the 15th, gun season starts. So I'm going to get in there. I'm going to get in there. And this week I'm going to Nashville for Morgan's 30th birthday. Sean Morgan, happy birthday. Much love to the Love family. So I'm happy to go down there, spend time with them, and celebrate her birthday. But next week, in the woods Tuesday for sure. Just sold 2 big concrete jobs, a retaining wall job, a demo job, lots of jobs. So we're gonna be busy all winter. We got the dirt bike track we built in September. He called me, he wants all his woods done as well. We're doing a GNCC stock course, XC stock course through there. So train keeps rolling. We're gonna be shooting content all winter long, boys. More dirt. All right, Friday, final day here. Hopefully we'll wrap this up. It rained. The roads and the sidewalks in town look like it rained a bunch, but we just backed that in here. It didn't rain a lot. Thankfully the dirt's pretty hard from driving over a million times. Only thing we got left is we're putting rip wrap on the back side of the steep side of this pad. We got 1 post to put in, which I'll put it in on Monday. It's noon. I've had a sinus infection thing going on for weeks, so the last 2 days I've slept until like 9:30. I just feel like absolute crap. I haven't even deer hunted. I've been on the deer hunt. Had the top big game about deer hunting this whole video. I haven't got it. I went twice, so that was last weekend. This morning I was gonna go and I woke up and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I laid in bed and went back to sleep. So trying to get this one done so we can get to the next job. So we have a lot to do. So I'm feeling super overwhelmed and stressed out right now. But look at this rip wrap move. We'll get out of here in just the weekend. This job's a key reason why you put an asterisk at the bottom of every estimate. If scope of work changes or problems occur, you're probably subject to change. This right behind me was supposed to be a pad with only 22 tons of gravel. We ended up using 160 tons of gravel. You might ask me, how'd you quote so wrong, Cole? Originally the building was supposed to come way out here. It's supposed to be, I was actually supposed to go over here more. Where that tree is by the power line, he wanted to go close to the power line and moved by 25 feet or something one way. I can't remember the exact numbers. But whenever we shot grade, when it was started going, 40 inches out in the back corner. And cameraman, stood up that way, show them. You cannot get a triaxle or dual cab axle truck back here. We can only get a single axle. So we ran so many, I mean, we had over $6,500 just in trucking and gravel fees on this job with the single axle, which is a lot. So it took a lot of time, a lot more time to get it done than I expected. I expected to be here for 4 days. This is week 2. We've done this for 2 weeks. So we're done, we're wrapped up, we're headed to the next job next week, big retaining wall. But yeah, this is one of those jobs, man, I did not have going this way, but always plan for the plan to change, always be ready for something to pivot and change. So cash flow's king. Make sure your deposits are down on spot, and if you need more money, tell the customer, hey, it's gonna cost more, I need more money, because in this situation, I didn't have enough cash to lead me through this job to the next job, because 2 weeks running everything going on, I mean, it takes a lot of money. So although I'm a pretty big business, I keep all this stuff going, I don't have a lot of credit. I do everything off a debit card. I don't have a credit card or anything like that. So cash flow is king for sure. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you want to know how I bid it, how I estimated it, link below. Blue Car Launchpad, Wednesday night, Google Meet calls. Check it out. Much love. God first, family second, work third, more dirt.